Carlos Alcaraz versus Reilly Opelka is a blockbuster first-round matchup at the US Open for 2025, and both players have a completely different season so far. Opelka entered the tournament as the number 66 in the world, with a 28-win, 21-loss season so far. His best result was actually in Brisbane, making the final there, and he lost to Lehechka in the end, having to retire, unfortunately, with an injury in that final, but it was a very good week. He also beat Djokovic, which was his best win during that week. Djokovic number 7 at the time. His worst loss was actually against Buse, the number 210 in the world, in a challenger in France. So his season has been very volatile, and his game has been really good at times, but also really struggling. You can see that by his form as well. It's been up and down. He's got a couple of wins here and then a loss or two here. So he's a little bit all over the place, and playing Alcaraz in the first round is going to be a very, very tough task. Alcaraz entered the tournament as the number 2 in the world with a 54-win, 6-loss season. His best result coming at the French Open by winning that title, beating Sinner in the final in arguably the best match ever at the French Open, saving championship points, of course. His best win also was that match, beating Sinner, the world number 1. He's beaten Sinner a few times, we know that, but that one in particular was special. His worst loss actually came in Miami, where he lost to Goffin, the number 55 in the world, earlier in the season. But having just won Cincinnati and his form looking really good, it's not going to be easy, but he's got to have a lot of confidence going into this match. These guys have actually never played before, which is a little bit scary, I guess, if you're Alcaraz, because we know how big Opelka's serve is. Now, Alcaraz has played big servers before, but it's going to be really interesting to see how Alcaraz does deal with Opelka's serve, and if Opelka can use that serve to create any sort of nerves for Carlos in the first match. If Opelka's going to win this one, he needs to serve well. That's the obvious thing, but he also probably needs to go a little bit more aggressive than he does on the ground strokes. We saw that again when he played Djokovic at the start of the year. He was very, very aggressive, and he was going for shots. They were hitting, and they were hitting the line. So he's going to have to do that if he's any chance of beating Alcaraz. If Alcaraz's going to win this one, he needs to be a bit patient here, because we know that Opelka's going to get a lot of free points on serve, and he's going to save a lot of break points on serve as well if Alcaraz does produce those. So he's got to be patient, Alcaraz, and do what he does. Use the variety, chip the returns maybe, try and go for some returns if he has a chance on a second serve, but he's really got to be patient in this one if he is going to get the win. Interesting matchup. Tactically, it's going to be really fun to watch to just see how Alcaraz can react to how Opelka plays, but I'm going to go with Alcaraz in 4 sets. I reckon Opelka might be able to steal a set, but I think the longer the match goes, Opelka might get a little bit tired towards the end, and that might be where Alcaraz can strike, because Alcaraz doesn't get tired. He can play for hours. We saw that at the French Open, but let me know in the comments below who's winning this one.